Today we're going to mount a power supply in this Coast Rider. This power supply is going to actually be for these audio amplifiers because without them I have to have three separate outlets, and that's just absurd. So what we're going to do is I got a 10 amp 12 volt power supply which will power all of these just fine. There's two random holes right there that probably would have mounted something originally. I don't know what it is, but we're going to mount our power supply off of that. Mount our power supply. I 3D printed this little box. We can mount it there. We can mount our power supply block in here. Have our wires coming out top and bottom, and then I have a lid that slides on top. These amplifiers actually came with these wires that you could then attach to a different power supply, so you could do exactly what I'm doing, so you didn't have to cut the actual power brick that came with them and take the wire off of. They came with a extra connector, which is actually really awesome. I've been a little bit busy today. All I'm gonna say is don't hire me. I only damaged the roof a little bit. Now we can play the fun game of where do I get my 120 volts? There is 4 wires going into this transformer. I'm sure probably both of them are 120 volts since we have two 30s out, but I also don't really want to cut them. What I can do is just splice onto these outlets. Pretty convenient. I don't know what the proper etiquette is for attaching stranded core to an outlet like this since it's normally solid core, so I tin my wires to effectively make them solid core. I don't actually know what I should do, but I'm going to remove this outlet because I can't get to that bottom screw, and then I'm going to attach this wire after I run it through that hole, I guess, and then we should have our power supply wired up. For truth, whenever I hit this power switch, this amp should light up. I only have plugged in one, because in case I blow it up, I only want to blow up 1 amp. Nothing exploded. Do we have lights? We have lights. We're good. There we go. Now I can put this plate back on this and ignore all of these electronics.